How you doing? Matt Smith, head performance coach at St. John's College High School. We're going to go over our dynamic warm-up. It should be used pre-practice and pre-competition. Start with core activation. So we're going to line the athletes up in a nice organized manner, have them in a front plank position. We're going to go right arm, left leg, 1, 2. Left arm, right leg, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I want my body to stay in a perfect plank position, just raising my arm and my leg up. Max tension throughout the body, 10 on the right, 10 on the left. We're going to have a smooth transition from our front plank opposites to side plank rotations. The whole point of this is core activation. So I'm up, I brace my core, I'm going to hold for 10 seconds, perfect straight line, elbow underneath shoulder, shoulder back. After 10 seconds, flip it, same position, max tension, flip it. We're going to go 10 seconds, 5 times on each side. The reason why we're doing this is the whole point of the exercise is the bracing of that core. Then we flip, we brace again. After about 10 seconds, you see a little bit of diminishing returns on that exercise. We're going to transition smoothly into forward hand walks. This is one of the best exercises I believe an athlete can do for a warm-up. You get some shoulder stability, core activation, a good stretch on your posterior chain. So you're going to line the athletes up, walk your hands out as far as you can, inch your toes up, keeping my legs straight. My feet are moving, my hands are not, as far as I can. Then repeat the process. I would like to see it 5 yards forward, 5 yards backwards. Backwards is the same thing, just the opposite. Walk my feet out, hands to my feet. Repeat the process. If you have yards, 5 yards forward, 5 yards back. If not, go about 3 body lengths forward, 3 body lengths back. These are forward and backward hand walks. We're going to do circle hand walks. Perfect push-up position, hands underneath shoulders. If I'm going to the left, simply lift my left leg up 6 inches. Walk all the way around, switch. All the way back around. Moving forward, the outline for the rest of the dynamic warm-up is going to be 20 yards forward, 20 yards backward. We're going to make it a little bit more dynamic. I'm going to do a forward skip. I want to see your foot go heel to butt, get a little hamstring work, full range of motion, arm swings forward. So heel to butt. We're going to go 20 yards down, bring it back the same way. Heel to butt, full range of motion. After our forward skips and backward skips, we're going to make it stationary to our body weight squats, sitting back on our heels, pushing my knees out, chest up, finish the movement, hips all the way through. 10, forward, backward lunge, lunge forward, sink the hips, keep the chest up, warrior stretch to the front, balance, take it back, open and close twist. Forward lunge forward, balance, open, close twist, 5 and 5. Once we finish our squats and lunges, we're going to make it more dynamic and go to a high slide slide. I want your arm swings over the top, your feet to be square. Don't drag your feet, don't click your heels. After 2, I'm going to turn in. So 1, 2, turn in. 1, 2, turn in. Taking it back, I'm going to turn out. 1, 2, turn out. 1, 2, turn out. As you're going, you don't want to be all over the place. Try to stay in one straight line. Flip on that axis. Finish our slides. We're going to transition to a build-up. I want to have a nice lean coming out. High technique focus. We're still about 60, 70%. We're still warming up the body. It's going to look something like this. Following our build-up, we're going to take it back with backwards reach run. I want to keep my chest high, butt kick, and reach my foot back. Following our backwards reach run, we're going to get stationary again, do a transverse squat, targeting to loosen up our hips. My feet face out. I'm going to push my knees out. I want this to not be comfortable, but it shouldn't be painful. So don't force the range of motion. Sink my hips down as I go down, pushing my knees out. 10 reps here. Then I'm going into fire hydrant series. Hands underneath my shoulders, knees underneath my hips. 5 reps each. First one, bring the knee out. Draw a big circle with my knee forward. Draw a big circle with my knee backwards. Heel to the sky. 5 reps. Legs straight out. Lateral ham reach. 5 reps. Row the boat. 5 reps. I'm going to do 5 reps on each side. In fire hydrant series, I'm going to take it down 20 yards, elbow to instep. So I'm going to lunge forward. With the same leg that I lunge with, my hand goes inside. I'm going to get a rotation to one side, return my hand back, rotation to the next side, stand up, repeat the process. Rotation, rotation, taking it 20 yards down. Coming back, I'm going to go quad stretch. Kick my right leg forward, catch it with my left, come across the body, opposite hand up, extend my toe, get a good stretch, a couple steps. Repeat the process. Elbow to instep 20 yards, quad stretch coming back 20 yards. Following our quad stretch, we're going to do a build-up. We're going to change the length of the warm-up to about 40 yards. The reason for this is we want to give our athlete a chance to open up and transition out of the acceleration phase to allow that full warm-up effect. So you still want high technique focus, you still want to lean out, you still want to be smooth. Extremely important on that build-up for the athletes to not coast through the finish line. I want to see good speed maintenance from that transition from the acceleration phase to when the athlete opens up through the 40-yard line. Turning from our build-up 40 yards, we're going to do backwards skip, skip, scoop. The athlete wants to drop their hips and keep the chest open while alternating legs. 1, 2, scoop, jump out. 1, 2, scoop, jump out. We want to add a change of direction element to our dynamic warm-up. Very important your technique on this. We're going to go 45-degree shuffle. We're all going to start to the right. And when you shuffle, I don't want to see you drag your feet or click your heels. Make sure your hips stay square to that 45-degree angle. You're going to go forward, 45, 45, back, 45, 45, coming back. 20 yards down, 20 yards back. I'm right here. Shuffle, 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 coming back the same way. Build up. It's going to be about 85% of our max. This is one of the final exercises we do. Make sure they're running through the line. Following our build up 85%, we're going to take it back for the last movement of a backwards reach run, chest tall. Heel to butt, push into the ground, reach, 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 40 yards. This warm-up done correctly and efficiently shouldn't take more than 15 to 20 minutes. You should also realize that this warm-up should be built into every pre-practice, every pre-competition, and you can get tempo benefits, meaning a little cardiovascular benefit, if the rest is limited. Thank you. Go Cadets.